Good morning, my peeps. Happy Monday. Yeah, I know. Boo hiss. Feel the same way. As a matter of fact, my husband said when the alarm went off, I mumbled something like, I knew it, like really angry. So I guess I must have been dreaming that the alarm went off, and when it actually did, I had to grumble about it or whatever. Who knows? But kicking off another week, waiting for Allie to come out so that I could take her to school. And then Chewie's going to the vet. I mean, this morning he's not doing it, but it's not, I don't play with things like that. I mean, people call it paranoid. I just call it like maybe just hypersensitivity to things like that. I just don't want it to be something they're like, wow, if you could have brought him in sooner. You know what I mean? I mean, he's important to me, so it's worth a trip to the vet, and I'm going to give him a call when I get back, because I think the doctors themselves don't actually get into the office till maybe 9-ish, so that gives me time to get home, log in, check what the workload's like, and then be able to, tell him, hey, I'll be back in a few hours. So I'm sure Chewie's going to be so excited, because they're going to have to tranquilize him. I can't see how they're going to x-ray that dog or do anything with him. I mean, they can't even trim his nails. He's such a brat. He doesn't like to be messed with, okay? Oh, I can relate. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with y'all, tell you good morning, I love you, and let's see what the week holds, guys. Only good things, right? All right. This is Chewie at the vet. Hey! Yes, he doesn't like the vet. He's running a little bit of a fever, but the vet should be in shortly to check him out. He's being very bratty. He was fine at first and had some friends to play with, but now he just wants to bark and be nasty to people. I guess he's gonna let his little Chihuahua terrier self really shine. Try to be a good boy, Chewie, okay? Poor fella. Well, they just took him to the back. They had me sign a release because they have to sedate him, so that's nerve-wracking. But he's a terrible patient, and I totally understand it. They're going to do an x-ray because she does feel something. There's something there, and he is running a fever, so I'm glad I brought him. And I said it shouldn't take more than about 20 minutes, so let's hope and pray that it's nothing serious and that I'll be able to take him home and he'll be just fine. Here we go. I earned this. Poor life choice or not. What a morning. So little Chewbug's in there crying because he's a very dramatic puppy. But yeah, the verdict is that he swallowed something too hard. They don't know if it was a stick, a rock, a, treat, who knows. But it's the soft tissues in his throat are all swollen, and he's got a fever and infection. So they give him a long-acting antibiotic, which means I don't have to give him any pills, which is yes. That'll last 2 weeks. But he's got to be on like a soupy consistency dog food for at least a week. So I'm going to have to run out to the store in a bit and go get that. Add warm water to some canned food. Try to get maybe senior food. So I try to avoid the gastrointestinal holocaust that is to come. Anytime you switch a dog's food, Ugh. But anyway, he's still too unsteady on his feet. I wanted to leave him out, but, he's confused. He's still in that, coming out of it stage, and, I'd rather him stay in his crate. He can cry if he wants to, but at least he's safe in there. He can't hurt himself. And next thing is I got to figure out if I can try to get a harness on him. I mean, every time I've tried to put a harness on him, he does the gator death roll. He hates it. So we kind of abandoned it, but I think I need to try because I can't imagine that feels good, having that collar, especially if your throat is hurting. But, yep, that's it. And, thank you, Lord. It wasn't anything serious. The bill could have been worse. I've paid much higher vet bills, especially when Jessie was alive. I miss her. So yeah, I'll just check in with you guys in a little bit. And I forgot to share this morning, just to let you know, even before I got out of my driveway. Yeah. It's been raining so much that my front tire, I went off the driveway and I got stuck in the mud and tore up a whole chunk along the side. Glenn is not going to like this. I guess it's probably time for me to up it to 2 cups of coffee in the morning. Good afternoon, my peoples. Here in line to get Allie. Nothing much new. Chewie's been whining, acting all pathetic because he had a terrible, terrible day. And he's probably hungry. And I tried using some of the canned food I had laying around to make a broth, but I've always gotten canned food that looks as human food-like as possible, with the chunks of meat and veggies and stuff. And really, what the vet said is he needs straight up mush, like gruel practically. So I'm going to stop at the store and get him some of that mushy food, try to get him the best quality that I can. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to check in with you guys. Don't have any idea what's for dinner yet, so while I'm at the store, maybe I'll try to figure that out too. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Chewie's food and ours. Alright, love y'all. Yeah, so we've got bratwurst for tonight. And we got Frito scoops with some bean dip as a poor life choice. Not that bratwurst is any better. And then, of course, I've got my carrot cake on deck for dessert. And oh, now that I've given you guys an appetite, let me show you the deliciousness. Chewie's gruel. Mmm. Feta with cheddar. And smoked beef. Mmm. And I eat mine with ketchup. Judgy, judgy. Good night, everybody.